gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the One Love Orchestra, the greatest band in the world. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. I love you all. You doing good? Are you doing good? That's what I want to hear, a little bit of enthusiasm out there, because it's Wednesday night, the bestest night of the week, because we all get to hang out with each other, share love, happiness, and compassion. Ha! Hi. All right, stand up. We know how to do this. What we're going to do is oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry. Internet people. No. May the power of Farrah compel you. We say three words that we need in our vocabulary that we don't use enough. These three words are the most important words in the world when put together correctly. We say these three words so we get closer to each other, so we open our hearts, so things get better in this world, because this world is really a carnival right now. Please repeat these three words after me, and turn around when you say them, and then the last time when you say it, look up. 1, 2, 3. I love you! 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 That's the spirit, a little bit of happiness, a little bit of love, a little bit of compassion. Let's get this ball rolling, folks. Come on, you know what the game is. What we do now is we we got to go over and follow the format. Now we're going to light our candle. Who has not been here before? Who knows how to play with fire? I can't see anybody, so this is not helping. Who wants to come up and light the candles? There we go. We got a bearded gentleman right here. Bravo. Okay, comedians here. Yeah. These are 7 candles that stand for the 7 days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're still in the same order as last week. I just wanted to check. It stands for Live, Love, Laugh, Learn, Create, Grow, Teach. 7 focal points that we have in our church to help us get through the week. These are things that we concentrate on that help us in our weekly path on our great adventure of life. I mean, these are things that are just awesome. No, wait a minute. Hold on. You got more. Yeah, we've got more candles here. Scotty, which one do I like?
The one
this
that's
one?
been burned?
This one. All right. This other candle stands for the cannabis plant, the pinnacles of cannabis. It stands for food, fuel, fiber, medicine, and pleasure. It's a beautiful plant, so we light candles for everything we just said. Fire! You did an awesome job, sir. Thank you. Bravo. All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the candles have been lit. Now what we have to do is, I don't have it up here, so I can't pass it. All right, for all the people who yell at me for not passing the plate, I don't have the plate. You already did it. Yeah. All right. No, fine. No, I did it. Don't yell at me later saying, oh, you didn't pass the plate. Remember, be generous. It's a tax deduction. Thank you very much. What we do now is we have testimonials. Rather than a long 45-minute sermon from a boring minister, we get excited because all of you have something wonderful to say up here. So without further ado, let's open up the stage and see if we can get some love going on up here. Come on up, somebody. Anybody? All right, we're going to have to fish for it. Ah, look! Bravo, man. Do you know how to do this? I love you.
Say my name. Hi, my name is Alex. I love you too. Well, I'm going to tell you a little story. It's happened about 30 years ago, beginning of August 1986, if any of you guys can remember that far ago. I was a teenager, went to Amsterdam for the first time, sat down in the Transkai Cafe, got myself an education, smoked my first real joint of Kind Bud, and that road has led me here, 30 years in between. And what we smoked then was a thing called Durban Poison, which you might have heard of. But I tell you, in 1986, there was only one place in the world where Durban poison was being grown. That was in a little room in Amsterdam. And now, 30 years later, all of you guys have heard of it. So that's what time does, that's what leadership does, and that's my testimony. Thank you.
One of the best times in our lives was our first smoke. How many people remember your first time? Yeah, see, internet, I want to see your hands up. Ah, cool. Yeah, the first time, it's very special. It's very, it's something that sticks with you. And it makes you smile because you realize, God, I was so green. I was coughing and looking silly. Come on, somebody else come on up here. This is a fishing contest tonight. Come on up, Neil. Nice shirt.
Tell us the first time that you experienced fear.
There was an older friend of mine who babysat for me who sat there and gave me a big chunk of black Afghani ash. And he goes, "You would like this, Billy." And I ran back to my tree fort, went all the way up, and sat there, and I was hitting on this on a little tiny wooden teardrop pipe. And I was holding it in for dear God, and going back down that rope ladder, I was scared shitless. So yeah, that's my first time. Here you go.
My first time smoking the herb was on my 16th birthday, 1968. A friend of mine just come back home from his third tour of duty in Vietnam and had a whole duffel bag full of the world's finest marijuana. They weren't checking. He went through 3 tours of duty. He could have brought back half South Vietnam. They wouldn't have stopped him. Gave me a pound of it for my birthday. Well, in 1968, Indianapolis was just hearing the word marijuana. And we had heard about it, and, we said, no, it'll make you crazy, make you want to go knock the little old lady in the head, lives down the street, take her purse, go buy heroin. But we had this whole pound. I knew how to hand roll a tobacco cigarette. So I rolled up a joint, and 3 or 4 of my friends sat in the backyard behind my garage, fired it up. And we're sitting there, and it's a nice, warm, beautiful spring day. The birds are chirping, the bees are buzzing, the sweet smell of grass and the newness of spring. And we sat there and were just marveling on the wonders of nature, wondering when we were going to go crazy and go down and knock Mrs. what's her name, I don't even remember, in the head, take her purse, go buy heroin, and by golly, it never happened. We laid back there in the sun and the shade for 3 or 4 hours, and I think I've been stoned ever since. Thank you.
Reflect back, I'm laughing about it. 33 years ago, whenever I first started smoking, 33 years ago, I took my first joint and smoked it, and it was down in the southeast Missouri, and the Virgin Channel from Missouri, the Missouri River there, and it was pretty awesome. Well, I heard nothing but crickets and stuff, and I was one with nature at that time. So, and I kept doing that ever since. So that's cool. But I wanted to touch bases with everyone. about passion and compassion for other people. This past week, I really noticed a lot here at the church. To let the internet people know and let other people here in the audience know as well. Some of the things that go on here is pretty amazing. We have been donated some food, and it's quite a bit of food, more than we've ever had. We've been getting donations left and right. People have been outstanding. We've had people coming here helping with the lawn, doing things. We have people in the audience here that give financially to help us keep the doors open. We got our sewer system done. We're having a nice yard sale coming up out here. Some of the stuff is in the basement. So after church, I say go down there and take a look, see what you want. One thing I did want to say, we missed the orchestra last week as well, and it just didn't seem the same without them, But we love them. But Granny J shows a lot of passion toward people, and Bill does. And a lot of people don't know this, but they take money out of their own pocket every single time to help the people, and to get them the gas money to go to the next town, give them the gas money to eat. We give them the food. We give them anything they need, spiritual uplifting. And that's all positive vibration reinforcement. There's supporters out there like Desi, High on the Hill, some other people out here that really give and give. I myself this week have opened my home to somebody, and in return they have a nice job now and they can support themselves. And I no longer have to have my house open for that, but we take people into our homes even. That's what we do here as a church family, and it's a great thing to be able to help people, but you have to be able to help yourself first. You got to take that initial step, So I encourage each and every one of you to help your family, help someone in your family. If you're unable to on EC, you don't have family around you, donate some money to the church, to a cause, to a mission, because our passion starts there with the mission of cannabis to make it legalized, number one, and to provide essential news for you guys, information and stuff you can use in your life about hemp and the industries and such, and cannabis can kill you. So, just enjoy, teaching each other. And I just wanted to acknowledge the passion that people have here. And you can't see that on the internet watching the TV show, every week. It's live, it's here. You want to be part of it, come here, offer your services, and, it'd be awesome. So, love you all, and just keep positive. So, that's it.
Hello. What's up? My name's Wesley. I love you guys too. I'm a college student, and at the end of last semester, let me back up. I'm also a musician as well as a college student, and I was in a band for a really long time. At the end of last semester, that band broke up, and so at the beginning of this summer, I was like, well, shit. My band broke up, and they all are off doing their own things, so all my best friends from when I was growing up aren't around, and I'm not making music. So I was really bored, just hanging out by myself a lot at the beginning of the summer, but now the summer's coming to an end, or at least for me, till I move up back to school. I've got a good group of friends right here, sitting with me. Yeah, and I got a brand new band. I'm going on tour with them in a few weeks. So it's been a lot of positive vibes coming and a lot of good times. That's all. Yeah.
The band's named Pickwick Commons after the apartments up north. Bravo! I lived right over there, so I know that real well. Come on, don't make me fish for it. Come on up here. How you doing?
Yeah, that's how I'm doing. Hi, I'm Scotty. I love you all. I was inspired by Neil and Bill's little first experience stories. Figured I'd share mine. Not a lot of people know this, but I used to be a straight-laced kid. I swore I would never do anything, drugs or alcohol or smoking. Well, first year out of high school, that was history. So, here's what happened. Hanging out with a couple friends of mine, and one of them was a guy, one of them was a girl. The guy, I didn't know at the time, was homosexual, and he was into me. I did not know this at the time. So he and my other friend have a side conversation, and he wants some advice on how to acquire me. So she suggests to him that he get me high. Well, he did, and didn't acquire anything but a really good friend. It wasn't until 2 years later that I found this out. She's like, by the way, Scotty, I have to tell you something. In all this time, that you know our friend. I was like, well, yeah. She said, he's gay and he has a really big crush on you. And I was like, oh, how am I gonna handle this? Well, I thought about it for a second. I was like, well, we've been friends for 2 years. We both like Star Trek Next Generation, could talk about it endlessly. There was no reason to throw away this friendship just because he was attracted to me. So, kind of weird circumstances, but we're still friends to this day. So, not a bad experience at all.
Joe.
I am Joe. Since everybody's telling about their first time, I might as well tell mine. First time smoking. And not talking about a cigarette, of course. I smoked it somewhere. I won't say with whom. And it just felt fine. There was nothing special about it. It just felt okay. I was told that I had to smoke it the 10th time to get the experience. And, that's kind of awful, giving out free samples and being told you have to give it out 9 more times to get the feeling. Anyway, but I won't be smoking it anymore, well, maybe I will. I don't know. But I think that this cannabis is a healing cure, helps with seizures, helps people stop being such well, there's a kid here, so I can't say the word. Jerks. So, yeah, that's it.
Bravo, bravo. And we got Jerry Goble making the turn around the aisle, and here he comes up the middle. And he's being raced neck and neck. Oh, my goodness gracious. Who's going to make it up here, ladies and gentlemen? Robin has beat Jerry out at the front.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rob. Hi, Rob. Yeah, I've been inspired by these tales of first events. I was the guy that was with I had like 8 older brothers and sisters, so, following along. So I was the guy in the neighborhood that would try cigarettes
tastes like shit, the whole routine. So I went for years by going, yeah, sure. There you go. Yeah, middle guy, willing to pass it, willing with friends, sure. To taste it was like, are you kidding? How much of what I've eaten lately do you want to see? And this other friend of mine that I knew had basically the same problem about tobacco products in general. Said, no, really, you probably should try this. And I've been pretty much trying it ever since. So there you go. Thanks. Wherever he is right now. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Jerry. Love you guys too. Robin about ran me over. That's hilarious. The testimonials are coming so fast and furious, he'll knock you down to get up there to do it. That's amazing. And I didn't want to fight back because he's got that blood pressure cuff on his arm there. I think he's really not doing very well. Is that your phone? Did you go play Pokemon Go? Was that what you were knocking me over for, Robin? I love you too. Right. Well, hey fellas, ladies, gentlemen, Cantarians, non-Cantarians. I want to apologize for selling Joe Swaz catnip. First timers. So, we've got some big stuff coming this weekend, guys. We got garage sale going on Saturday, and we got a lot of stuff. We're going to be inside, weather barring. It's supposed to be like 107 degrees on Saturday. So, honestly, spontaneously combusting in some of these outfits is probably, there's a lot of polyester in there. And yeah, you don't need any flaming disco balls out on the lawn. So, but we're gonna have it here at the church, and so come on in and check it out. We basically using it for some fundraising. The toy room's been remodeled. We're, it's gonna be a cool time. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna get the Kool-Aid stand out. The Kool-Aid stand. You guys will have the Kool-Aid stand. It's not a drug reference for you non-internet people. That's the Kool-Aid stand that we were gonna poison everyone with a year ago. That when we were a cult and we were gonna kill people and the dangerous threat we were to the city, the Kool-Aid stand will make a revisiting appearance. So if you wanna come by and, I don't know, see what freedom looks like, come on out Saturday. And we got the Comedy Writer Friday. I got Jimmy Roberson coming. He's a real funny cat, great writer. I'm getting these guys for free. Come see them for free. It's a great time. They're really funny. And then I do my thing, But you never know, right? And it was a good birthday. So I want to thank you guys. Come on out Saturday and check out the sales. Some good stuff. So stickers, buttons. I'll let you humiliate me for a quarter. How about that? We'll do that. Well, we'll have drag races up and down the aisles, and we can fight for position. We go all Fight Club here at the first, right? No, don't mouth off, old man. We already know you're sick. We already know you're sick. I want to thank Robin and Shelley for the donations that they made this week. It's a huge amount of stuff that they wound up inheriting, and we're repurposing it, folks. Thank you guys, and I guess I'll see you Saturday. Love you.
Granny J, come on up, baby. The heart and soul of our church, ladies and gentlemen, Granny J.
Yes, I'm Granny J, and I love every one of you. Last week I said if you were going to come hang at the church, I was going to put you to work. Ask Tony. He showed up 2 hours early and asked what he could do. Handed him a hoe and said, work on my garden, and he did a beautiful job, and I want to thank him for that. It is amazing to me when I look around this room and see how hard some of you work to help us keep the doors open. You come in and help me clean, you help me keep the grass cut, you help me repair windows that are broken and whatever else needs to be done, and I thank you tremendously because I would not know what to do without each and every one of you. But I do need some suggestions from going to have this sale Saturday. You have no idea how much stuff has come in. I'm amazed. We may have to do more than one. But beyond that, if you have an idea for something you'd like to see done as a fundraiser, please send me an email at grannyj@grannyj.net. That way I'll be sure to get it, sure to read it, and we can talk about what we can and can't do. I know everybody wants to have a big pop party, charge you $20 at the door. That's not happening. So come up with something original, because I've heard that a whole lot. And we're not even talking about my first times in anything. Good luck with that one. Have a great week. Thank you all for coming.
Oh, don't make me fish for it, people. Come on up. Oh, and Joe, you're right. Cannabis is the anti-asshole drug. You can say asshole in this church. It's right up there in the top one. You know. Have we played this room out already? Come on. For real country sauce, it's the best you ever tried. Pick up a packet of Tennessee Pride. See, I knew I'd get somebody out with a bacon call. Come on, Zach.
Hey guys, I'm Zach. I love you. My first time was kind of whack. I was like 8th grade going on 9th grade, and I was a bit of a narc back then. And my friends like invited me into this like really weird part of the woods. There's this old like couch that was moldy and like, yeah, exactly. It's weird. But I was like really tripping out like my first time. Like it hit me and I like zonked out. And I've just been kind of like the same way ever since. Like I don't know, you just flow with it. That's about it for me though.
Have we played this room out? Internet people, we're going to figure out a way for you to chirp in the middle of this so we can get testimonials out of you too, wherever you are, whichever camera you're at. Can we Skype in internet people? Can we Skype it into the page itself and have them do testimonials?
Anything's possible.
Oh, it's a thought. All right, we're going to say that's it for the testimonials tonight. I'd like to thank you all for sharing. It's your beauty, your love, and your compassion that makes us all happy. And tonight will be known as the first time I smoked night. So for every Wednesday in July, that is the, third Wednesday? Second Wednesday? Second Wednesday. Third Wednesday. Third Wednesday in July. Let's put this on the books as, remember the first time you smoked. Because that was all the testimonials tonight, and we might as well make it a sticky subject and just let it stay here with us. What do you think? Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure, Bill. What do you mean? He likes it. Do you like it? Come on, loud. All right, there we go. See, that's how that, hey, we got a new holiday. Boom. May the power of Farrah compel you. All right, we got testimonials to service. Sermon. Sermon. What we've been doing recently is looking over the birthday calendar and seeing who out there is famous, who has touched our heart and soul, and see if we can share some of their love that they've shared with us so many times. So let's give a big, big happy birthday to Carlos Santana today. Carlos Santana is a Mexican-American musician who first became famous in the late 1960s and early 1970s with his band Santana, which pioneered fusion of rock and Latin American music. He was born July 20th, 1947. He is 69 years old today. Carlos, live up to your birthday, baby. Yeah, there's a night. Okay, he's actually said some really intelligent, beautiful things.
No kidding.
Well, look, I look up their quotes and sometimes I go, nothing. But no, he's right on the money. The most valuable possession you can own is an open heart. The most powerful weapon you can be is an instrument of peace. Yeah, right on, Carlos. Many people are prisoners, thinking only about the future and living in the past. They are not in the present, and the present is where everything begins. Some songs are just like tattoos for your brain. You hear them, and they're affixed to you. And, you know, just thinking of the songs, it's like, yeah, he's right, super glue. Peace has never come from dropping bombs. Real peace comes from enlightenment and educating people on behalf of them to behave in more of a divine manner. If our history can challenge the next wave of musicians to keep moving and changing, to keep spirituality hungry and horny, that's what it's all about. First of all, the music called Latin or Spanish is really African, so black people need to get the credit for that. Your mind is a magnet. You don't attract what you need or want, you attract who you are, and I love who I am. Most people don't have the willingness to break bad habits. They have a lot of excuses and they talk like victims. I'm laughing because I know the secret of life. And the secret of life is that I have validated my existence. I know that I am worth more than my house, my bank, and any physical thing. And last but not least, if you carry joy in your heart, you can heal any moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Carlos Santana. All right, now, a moment of silence. And what we do here in this moment of silence is we focus on love. We focus on the energy of love, that feeling right here we have in our gut, and we try to send it out through the roof of this building. What we do is all of us do it together. We focus that beam and we send it out to all the people in the world who need love, who need compassion, who need some kind of warmth in their life. There's a lot of people out there who need help. And we've got to give them as much love and compassion as we can. So let's have a moment of silence and send out as much love from our hearts as we possibly can. Thank you. In love's name, amen. And now we go to the auto prayer. Yay, auto. Auto prayer. This is in your. This is in the pews somewhere. Otto was a hero to all of us. Otto was a comedian, a friend. He wrote a lot of funny things and wrote a lot of wonderful things. And this is his prayer to all of us for the whole world. Be as nice to as many people as you can. It's absolutely free. I'll be nice to you, and you'll be nice to me. Just like Tag, if we start tonight, tomorrow will be a better world. Otto the comic. Church announcements. Fuck you, Gary. Or Jerry. Not Gary, Jerry. Jerry stepped all over him again, but that's why we have comedians testify. Boy, hey, dry room. Lighten up, folks. All right. Friday, we have comedy night. Comedy Grinder here at 8 o'clock. Comedy is free. If you want to pay, you're welcome to. Church council is always available. Gas lawnmower we did last week. Gardening we've done. The covering project, the food, the clothing, the good things that you have in your house that you don't need, we will recycle, we will sell, we will use for the betterment of our community. Please bring in whatever you don't have, whatever you don't need in your house. We'll sell it, we'll give it to people, we'll see to it that it gets reused properly. Saturday night, Saturday all day, we have a garage sale. We have a whole basement. We have a garage sale in the basement. We don't have a garage, so it's a garage sale in the basement. It's completely filled after church. Please go look down in there. I've never seen the place that full. It looks like an actual retail store. And Cover Me, Comedy Grinder. Saturday afternoon, we have a comedy writing seminar here at 2 o'clock. So not only can you go shopping, but you can learn how to be funny. May the power of Farrah compel you. Hey, I'm fishing for it, okay? All right, let's go over to the Deity Dozen and end this carnival of joy. Boy, I want to say something, but I won't, because then it wouldn't be true. Pick these up and repeat these after me. This is in front of you in the pews. This is the Deity Dozen. Practice these in your daily adventures in life and teach others to do the same. Repeat after me. Don't be an asshole. Treat everyone with love as an equal.
Don't be an asshole. Treat everyone with love as an equal.
The day starts with your smile every morning when you get up, wear it first.
The day starts with your smile every morning when you get up, wear it first.
Help others when you can, not for money, but because it's needed. Treat your body as a temple. Do not poison it with poor quality foods and sodas. Do not take advantage of people. Do not intentionally hurt anything. Never start a fight. Only finish them. Grow food, raise animals, get nature into your daily routine. Do not be a troll on the internet. Respect others without name-calling and being vulgarly aggressive.
Do not be a Jerry on the internet. Respect others without name-calling and being vulgarly aggressive.
Spend at least 10 minutes a day contemplating life in a quiet place.
Spend at least 10 minutes a day.
Protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Laugh often, share humor, have fun in life, be positive.
Laugh often, share humor, have fun in life, be positive.
Cannabis, the healing plant, is our sacrament. It brings us closer to ourselves and others. It is our fountain of health, our love, curing us from illness and depression. We embrace it with our whole heart and spirit, individually and as a group. One toke, one smile, one love. Amen.
Old America.
Amen.
Box is still empty. Yeah, I want to get through the whole service and say this.
For now.
We made it through without any political discussions. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, first service was no politics.